I want to talk to you about something that nobody wants to talk about. If you follow the law of attraction gurus and the abundance people, they don't want to talk about this. And it is the concept of loss, chaos, everything falling apart. You know, they'll tell you, oh, you just think positive, stay on the upside. You can control this. You cannot control this. There are going to be times in your life where you set a goal to go to a higher place, and the only way to get there is to be smashed flat, to be completely wiped out, to have every way you think, feel, do your business, live your life has to be wiped out completely so that you can start over and build this big castle that God has in mind for you and that you set the goal to achieve. The only way to get there is through complete and utter loss and chaos. Now, I want to talk to you about the 5 benefits to losing everything, to just complete chaos. And the first one is that you realize you don't know squat. You don't know anything, okay? So now you are an open, clean slate for God to rewrite and rewire you. Number 2, you aren't scared of much of anything because you've lost so much. I mean, what does it matter now? What else can they take from you? You're not stressing over, credit scores and all the weird things that we worry about in today's society because you've lost it all. It's gone. It doesn't matter. You lived. You're still here. You're okay. And you learn you can survive a whole bunch of stuff. Number 3 perk, you start to be very grateful for just the basic little things of life. You start to really, the sunshine, a cloud, just mountains in the distance, just the basics you start to be very grateful for. Number 4 is you're forced to simplify your life. As we get really successful, I had a multi-6-figure business, had a whole bunch of good things going on in my life, but you start to pack a whole bunch of stuff into your life that's really not necessary. It's just taking up space. It's not important. And there are other things that are more important, like relationships or, your self-growth and your self-awareness and different things that are way more important than all this stuff, this clutter of things that we put in our lives. So losing everything has a tendency to make you simplify, go back to basics, and that's important. And number 5, you get to the point where you let go of everything. You let go of hanging on so tightly, and I can't tell you how to get there, but you're going to get to this point where you realize you're not in control, and you stop clinging so hard to everything, because the tighter you cling to it, the more it's like sand going through your fingers, and you just start to just relax, let go, trust God, and realize God is the only one that really is in control of anything. And it's a really comforting place to be. It's sort of like floating in a pool versus treading water and trying to fight the waves. So those are the 5 perks to losing everything. In my next video, I'm going to give you some ideas for coming up out of it, because once you've smashed flat, you're so beat down that you have a tendency to just lay there, and and it's really hard to reset and come back. So the next video I'm going to talk to you about coming back.